All right, so this is my NYC Midnight submittable. I saved it. I'm going to submit it. And now we submitted it. Okay, cool. Hold on. So if you saw that 2-second clip, basically I have upload success. I submitted to NYC Midnight's 250 word kind of microfiction challenge. So this is what it looks like. That's the page telling you about it. You can sign up for their challenges throughout the year. Not every one is going to be microfiction. This one just happens to be, but there's a 100 word one coming up in March of 2026, and then there's like a short story one that's like, I don't know, I think 2,500 words or something like that. But I chose the 250 word challenge just to get myself into the writing thing, and because I like microfiction, I want to start writing again. So essentially how it works out, sorry, by the way, this is Tony's Rights. I just like went into this. So yeah, how it works is that you register. It's a cost to register. It's like $30 something, $33 before a certain point, and then like $40 afterwards. And I think the price changes depending on which one you're doing, but it essentially is like $30 or $40, somewhere in there. So you register for it, and then the challenge happens and you get your assignment. So you get like a genre, an action, and a word that you kind of have to use. So you have to write your stuff within the genre. You have to kind of build the story around certain circumstances or whatever, and then the word has to be like in there, whatever. So I got so mad. I got comedy, and I'm so mad because I'm like, it's easy to be funny in person, but writing comedy is just something that like doesn't come easy to me. And so my story sucks. Anyway, I don't expect to get to the next round. If I get to the next round, I will be so ecstatic. I would be so ecstatic, but I would be so like surprised. So anyway, my story is just, it just sucks. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. It's about a wedding, and the groom shows up not looking how the event planner, and it's from her point of view, is supposed to. One of the things I will say is that I don't like how I wrote it. I think you get 48 hours to do it until like the last round, which I think is just 24 hours. And I wrote it like in 30 minutes or whatever. So if I had more time to stew over it, then I think I would have put more effort into it. But I also like, no, I wasn't gonna put more effort into it. Kind of crazy. So there's that. Anyway, I did it because I didn't want to do like I did last time. I registered, and then I got whatever. I got my assignment, my genre, my word, my like action, and like didn't do it. And so I was like, I need to go ahead and put my shit together and submit it, so it's not a waste of money, right? So that's just kind of what I did. I don't expect myself to get to the next round. I don't. If I do, that's cool, but like I don't expect it. So anyway, there's that. So this is a part of my my writer mass kind of thing, and I usually start mine on the 10th, but because this is like, I just do like 10 days of stuff, so I probably will put this on the 10th and then kind of go from there, or I might just do it every week. I know that the first week of November is done, but I might just do it like every week until like the end of the year. I don't know. I might stop with the third week, so it's only 3 episodes. Oh, but yeah. So I I want to get back into microfiction. I think that microfiction is a way for me to express myself outside of poetry, and it gives me a bit of a break. So I think that I will kind of look into more microfiction. Let me get on my Submittable again. My like Submittable. Hopefully, oh, I thought it would have been, because I had to sign. Like Submittable is like kind of weird, because it's like you gotta sign in sometimes and don't sign in. Okay, so that's done. So I missed the deadline for one of these. Let me just see my saved things on Submittable, what I have for microfiction. I just feel like I really want to put myself out there for microfiction. I just think that, I don't know, I've had like a hard submission cycle where like everything that I've submitted, and I've submitted things multiple places, isn't getting accepted, and like it's kind of hard for me, because it's like it's my thesis year, and so we get it, like everything is not going smoothly all the time for submissions, and you can have good work and people still like won't accept it, but it's kind of like a little bit like to be in your thesis year where you're getting a degree that's saying you're the highest you can go, it's terminal, and then like you are applying places and you're not getting in. It's a weird feeling. It's just a weird feeling to have. So I'm kind of not 100% down about that. That's not really the case. It's kind of like frustrating a little bit. So there's that. But I'm resolved to to do this and get my shit out there and work on it and blah blah blah. So that's kind of where I am with it. There's that. There's some chapbook contests and I'm still looking into, but that NYC one is one that I tend to do like pretty often, and I try to make sure that I show up for it and do what I need to do and blah blah blah. So yeah, this is submission cycle whatever for my work, and yeah, I just hope to get published in the future and all that kind of stuff. All right, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.